Hey, my name is Daniel Caro. I am a musician, and this is Interview with Rob. I am a guitarist slash vocalist. I do a lot of covers. I also do some originals. I am also a Christian gospel singer. I sing in my church. I love singing. Singing's so relaxing. It's so, and at the same time so demanding, which makes it a lifestyle. It's beautiful. It's an art. It's work at the same time. It contradicts itself sometimes, if you could say that. It's really awesome, and I love it. I guess I started singing when I was 14. My first song I ever sang was Save Room by John Legend with an A minor and G chord. Like, just save room for my love. And my vocal teacher, which is now my vocal teacher, saw me and she was like, you have so much potential. And for someone to say that, you really do have to have the potential. So I was like, you know what, teach me what you know. And so she took me in and she just transformed what was this scratchy and very immature, and not knowing of musicality voice into this mature and I'm not gonna say awesome because I'm not that good, but I'm gonna say well-rounded musician and well-rounded vocalist as well. I love my teacher. I gotta give a tiny shout out to my teacher, Ms. Gers. I love you, I really do. But anyway. I'm a romantic. I like to call myself the hopeless romantic. I sing a lot of songs that have a lot of passion in them. Not that happy songs and go-rounding songs are very, not my thing. They are, that's why I sing Wonderwall, that's why I sing, Third Eye Blind, Jumper. But at the same time, I like my voice to come out and just go all out. Riffs, increase in volume. I love all that. It's such a, I guess I'm trying to go higher. As I try to go higher in a note, I'm also trying to go higher in my passion for singing. I don't know if that makes sense a bit, but yeah. One of my biggest struggles as a young musician is seeing other musicians strive and make it, and then saying to yourself, wow, okay, but I mean, they have all these things, and they have money, and they have the connections. Who am I, But at the same time, it gives me hope, because it's like, all right, if they made it, even if they have all those things, why can't I? So it's kind of a contradicting thing, And if you haven't noticed, I am very contradicting sometimes. So, they actually call me Mr. Contradiction. Yeah. And it's a struggle. It really is as a young musician. I love the fact that I'm 21 and I'm playing the way I play. I love the fact that I'm 21 and I'm singing the way I sing. But as growing up as a little kid, I had struggles, like with self-esteem issues. I used to I was diagnosed with depression and stuff like that, and all that crap, whatever. And and then God, and I have to thank God, because God really took me out of all of that. And when He did, I started realizing the potential that I have as a musician. The music part of me was like coming out, and I was like, you know what, I'm singing for church, I'm singing for God. It's His thing, and it's all Him, So that's basically the struggles, but at the same time, the striving, which gets me forward. And I don't know if any of this makes sense, but I'm trying. Go ahead. Again, Mr. Contradiction is gonna come out. my experiences in life, because when you're, I'm, as I mentioned, God, I am a practicing Christian. And as I mentioned, God, as a practicing Christian, it's like, okay, you're supposed to let go of the things of the past and move forward into the future with God. But at the same time, as a musician, you notice that a lot of musicians out there play like songs about their past, and they play songs about like what happened to them. And that's me. Like, I like to play songs about what happened to me, like Third Eye Blind Jumper. Like, I play that song all the time, and I don't play it all the time because of this certain reason, but the reason why I do play it rarely is because I used to struggle with suicide. That was me. That I used to struggle with the fact that I would be the guy that the other guy would say, "I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend." I used to struggle with that, and it's hard. And one of the other things that really keep me going as a musician, besides God, which I give all glory to God, is my past. It's contradicting, but it's true. And but I use that past in order to glorify God. Because even though I did struggle with the whole suicide thing, it doesn't mean that God didn't take me out of it. It just means that, hey, I used to be here too. You could relate to me, but this is what I am now. I'm a good musician. I'm a good vocalist. Look at that. My self-esteem is going as the interview is going. But yeah. That's a very, very, very silly question, sir, and I will never allow you to ask me that again. I'm joking, no. No, I think criticism is beneficiary, especially for a musician. Criticism is one of the most important, if not the most important aspects of a musician. You can't sing and then not have someone come up to you and say, you need to work on this. It's impossible. Because there's always a flaw, there's always something that you need to work on. If you think your voice is perfect, let me tell you something, honey, it's not. There's always something that you'll need to work on as a musician. I don't know why I had to think about it, but I had to think about it. I'm gonna be very real. My most favorite part of being a musician is knowing that they enjoyed it. If I'm on a stage and I'm playing for a whole bunch of people, whether it's to glorify God or it's to like me just singing a song, I want them to enjoy it. I don't want them to go out disappointed. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've never been on a stage where people had to pay, tickets to see me. That'd be awesome one day. But if it does happen, I just want them to enjoy it, whether to enjoy the godly aspect of it or my aspect of it. It's corny, it's said a lot, and I have to do it more, but I do it nonetheless. Practice, 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 practice. Don't give up. Don't let anybody, I mean anybody, I don't care who comes your way, I don't care how big they are in terms of the business, don't let anybody contradict your dream. Anybody. Nobody. None. Nada. Zip. Okay? That's mine.
Con mis palabras ya no quiero predicar, solo con mi boca ya no quiero predicar. Con mis palabras ya no quiero predicar, solo con mi boca, que seas tus palabras en mí. Sin ella no me muevo de aquí. Ya no quiero predicar,